All right, guys, as you can see from the last video of the giveaway, that I had this stuff sitting out here. So we're kind of doing a play. I've got some things already kind of staged. So I'm sure you guys, especially those of you that are on Facebook, have seen some of these cute, adorable little books. And I believe the lady's name is Lynn, and I'm going to try my best to remember to link her channel, but we all know how I am about linking stuff, yeah. So originally, I've already filmed this video last week. However, I messed up and said like 3 cuss words in the video, and then I got to thinking about it, and I was like, you know, typically, because I was pretty upset about a couple of things, and yeah, I mean, I usually am pretty honest and open with you all about stuff, but I just felt like those cuss words were beneath me. So, yeah, I'm going to start it over and, just kind of show you. I have since learned, since I did that video, that, they actually make these, composition notebooks like in half like this. I had no idea. But yeah, apparently if I had watched all of Lynn's video, I would have figured that one out. And then Jamie told me all about those. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. They're like, and I guess they're on Amazon. So that is not what I did. So I'll show you what I did. But I think in future I will probably just order those because it seems like you would get more out of it maybe, or it would be more efficient, unless you're like really good at cutting stuff, which I am not, and I will show you kind of what I've had to do with some of them. So anyways, so I'm going to use this as a design team project for Tina at shabbydabbydoodah. So we're using her kit, the birds, butterflies, and bees kit. I believe that that's the name of it. So I'll just flip through it really quick here. I would say I already showed you, but since you didn't actually see the video, I didn't actually show you. But isn't that pretty? This is a gorgeous kit. Definitely very good for like late summer, fall. It's gorgeous. And the yellows are just yummy. So yep, we're gonna have fun playing with that. I had to reprint the kit, which I mean doesn't break my heart because it's a pretty kit. So this is actually one of my favorite backgrounds in that whole kit. I love it. Yeah, so I think there's like 11 or 12 pages of background in there, and then of course you get the backing paper. And then this is the ephemera kit, and I believe, oh yeah, okay. So this one is also the birds, butterflies, and bees ephemera kit, and I believe they are sold separately. So if you just want background, you can get the background. If you just like the ephemera, you can just get the ephemera, which I like that about that. Okay. Get a couple of pages of that, and then I printed out her a couple of the butterfly fussy cuts that she has, because I love the browns to go with it. And then this is one of her curators kits. I love these butterflies too, and I thought they would lend themselves nicely to these little projects. Yeah, so, and then I printed out something else I thought, but I didn't bring it back with me. Her ladies kit, I've printed that out too. So let me show you how I cut these down, and maybe it will help you, maybe it won't. Okay, so I measured it in half just using my little ruler here, and I believe it was 4 1/4, no, it's almost 5 inches on each side, just the one tick to this. So what would that be? That would be like 4 7/8. And then I dotted here, and then I just got my trusty little ruler here, and you have to kind of press and hold. And then I did my X-Acto knife, and you just go slowly and you cut it. Oh, and I'm jiggling the camera, so if you guys are sensitive to motion sickness, just close your eyes for a few minutes. Listen to the calmness of my voice. I mean, don't actually fall asleep because, you know, and don't yawn because they're contagious. And I can't really yawn right now. I'm totally teasing. I'm being a goofball. It's been one of those days where I'll tell you all about it in a minute once we get this cut. But, oh, oops. Oh, yeah, you guys are really being shook. Nope. I have one of those like industrial cutters. However, I don't think that it would do these. See, like buying those in half would be so much easier. And I'm all about ease, right? Like we got to have some ease going in there. And I have had to flip it over and try to cut the cardboard, or I guess it's not cardboard, whatever that the cover is made out of. Yeah. Okay. So you get the gist. I'm not going to continue to bore you with that. However, I will say now, if you don't buy them like that, you're going to have to, I mean, I guess you don't have to, but you're going to have to take your corner rounder, and I like the 1/4 inch one on there, but then you're going to have to go through and snip all the edges. Oh, the heck. You'll have to snip all the edges. So I'll finish cutting that off camera, but that'll give you an idea. And here are the ones that I did. I've already covered these so that we could kind of like hop along in the whole process. Like I said, I'll cut that other one later. But so I've covered these with my parchment cardstock. So we're just going to decorate a couple. And then this will be like in probably like Thursday's video probably. So we'll decorate one of these together. And then I'll probably decorate some off camera. But yeah, so I am going to pause the camera really quick because I need to go get a couple of the other things that I wanted to use in the video that I thought I still had on the desk, but turns out I cleaned up. So I will be right back, guys. All right, I think I found most of it. We'll see. But see what happens when I clean up? I can no longer, well, I didn't actually even clean up. I'm just like, I put a few things away and now I can't find anything that I was looking for. Anyways. Okay, so I've had an interesting couple of days and a lot of it's going to be chuckle worthy. Okay, so what you missed in the video I deleted was that I was really irritated that somebody gets to be, you know, kind of like a Disneyland parent. I mean, thank God my kids are older and can see through it, but yeah, I mean, and he's trying, so I mean, there's that. So I don't want to sabotage anything, you know what I mean? Like, I'm encouraging the kids to go do what they, you know, go hang and go hang out, rebuild a relationship, that sort of thing. But man, my jealous little butt got really kind of ticked at that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a jealous girl there for a little while. Mostly I think because I have been stay at home and then I had to get a job, which I mean, I don't mind that at all. That's never been the issue, but it just kind of felt like he was stepping on my territory, right? Because he gets to be with the kids during the week and I don't get to be with my kids during the week anymore. Just all kinds of gross like emotions, right? So yeah, that's yeah. And I let myself get a little carried away with a cuss word or two. So yeah, anyways, yeah, so work's still going well, except for all of the gentlemen that I work with seem to be cycling together. And girls, you know what I mean. Actually, I think I'm going to stamp the back too while we're at it. So I'm just using the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous something or other. They've been out forever, but I did spoil myself a little while ago, and I ordered some that I've been wanting. Ledger Script. Yeah, I don't spoil myself very often, so I felt like, you know, that's okay. Anyways, so yeah, a couple of mutual friends have found out that Paul and I are separated, and boy, let me tell you, have I gotten some propositions that I was like, what? So yeah, there's that. So that's funny, right? Oh, I was talking about the guys at work. Yeah, they seem to be cycling because they're all at each other's throats and nobody's getting along. And I'm like, come on, boys, play nice. There's enough sandbox for everybody. But yeah, so then anyways, like I was saying a second ago, yeah, some mutual friends have found out that I am soon hitting the market, so to speak, which I have no intentions of dating for a long while. Like, for me, I'm at the stage where one and done, right? Like, I already walked this path, and I said vows till death do us part, and he decided to part, and so I think I'm just one and done. Like, I wouldn't mind companionship, but I don't know. I'll probably change my mind in a year or two, but yeah, well, and you know what? I think I'm nowhere near ready to have another relationship or invest in anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's no sense in hurting somebody else if you're not ready, right? Okay. So anyways, nope, I had that right? Right? Yeah, okay. Anyhow, let's get some of our paper out here. And I'm going to go ahead and use some of the ones that I have already kind of torn. And we're going to just kind of keep tearing a little bit down here. Yeah, so yeah, interesting, right? I don't know. For those of you that have went through this, is that like normal? Like, have people just like been waiting in the wings, waiting for your partner to mess up? Or I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. And I guess at this point for me, I'm kind of feeling like it's still dishonest to engage in it. I don't know. I mean, you never want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm kind of like, not really ready for all of that. And honestly, I know it's all still new. And everybody will tell me to have patience with it, but I just feel like I was saying a minute ago, one and done. I don't foresee myself going back out into that environment. And especially you hear the horror stories, right? All these dating apps. Oh, oh, I can't even imagine. Whoa. Oh boy. I think I'm in trouble, girls. I don't know, and I'm thinking it's probably pretty normal where you lose faith in the opposite sex for a while, right? I don't know. I try really hard not to, but yeah, it's a little hard. Anyways, that's pretty depressing, so maybe we should talk about something else. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I think this glue stick's about had it too, so we'll see how far we get with this one. Yeah, so I don't know that I have anything really interesting to say. Let's see. Since the last video, Gracie sold her goat. That went really well. It ended up auctioning off for $1,200, so that's awesome. That will help her buy her goat for next year and its feed. So yeah, we pretty excited about that. So yay. I can't remember which video I talked about her quilt. It might have been that one. And it ended up placing champion, so it's off to State Fair. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous because it is pretty cool. Sometimes things have a hard time getting back from State Fair, if you know what I mean. Okay, what are we doing here? We should add a pocket, huh? Because I did add a pocket up here. And I do like the way that turned out. Because it flips down. Yeah, you didn't get to see any of that. Sorry, guys. So let's just recreate it. It's very similar to what we did before. So let me see if I've got some scraps hanging out here. Yeah, so I wonder, like, how are you guys? I know I ask that quite a bit, or I try to, or maybe I don't ask, I just say I hope you're doing well. But I'm always thinking of you guys. See that one? Let's see what we got here. I don't even know what we have in the, like I said, I printed it twice. I mean, I love the kit, so it's not going to matter, but I think that one's too big for my thing. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can cut one of these down to be about the right size. I think we probably can. And hopefully if we cut it down, it won't look too bizarre. And now I just saw that one, and I was thinking maybe that one might be better. Yeah, that one's close. So let's pull this one. Apologize in advance if I'm mumbling. I don't mean to be, but, oh, so I'm completely done with my asset sheet, and it's all fluffed up, and everything's all pretty, and it looks amazing. Everything ended up balancing out completely right, so super, super excited about that. And I was supposed to start on the next one this week, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, like I said, everybody at work seems to be cycling. Well, not everybody. The girls and I, like all of the girls and I were laughing today about how ridiculous the boys are. Like, really? You're fighting over that? Like, really? Come on. It's all shades of funny. And I shouldn't laugh. I really shouldn't, but I mean, it is kind of funny. So yeah, we're just gonna play and have fun with these things. They are a whole lot of fun to make. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited. Oh yeah, and so as I was saying about the guys, one of them happens to be one of my renters, and I'm like, I don't really think that is a good idea. I mean, call me crazy, but I just see that ending badly. There's a saying, and I'm not going to say all of it, but you know, you don't do something where you eat. So, I think I'm going to stick with that rule. It hasn't actually led me wrong my entire life. So, every time I've tried to deviate from it is when I end up losing friendships. So, oh, well, that didn't work out as planned, did it? All right, well, maybe we'll just make it a single one like we did on the last one that you didn't get to see because, you know. So, yeah, I mean, the kids, maybe I'm a bad mom, but I figured since they're this much older, I mean, because, you know, the commentary was pretty loud. Like, I was like, what are you doing there, buddy? Not wholly unexpected, but definitely, I mean, it's flattering and all, but no, just no. I don't know. I think I'm in a little bit of shock too over the whole thing. Like, oh, hold on. You saw it too, didn't you? That I needed to cut that down and then round out the corners. Right. Like so. Okay. yeah, so, I mean, they've kind of heard the commentary this evening, like, wow. Like I said, flattered. But no. No, no. Nope. No, no. No, can you imagine? Oh. So not a good idea. Oh, Gracie starts school tomorrow. Huh, I'm so not ready for this. It's her senior year, guys. No. No, no. You know, before I glue this on, I'm having another thought, because I did get all the stuff out. Let's see if I know what I want to do, but again, this will be like a start and stop. So maybe we'll decorate a couple and get some of these on. Hold on. I'm just going right over here for a second, guys. I don't know if I brought that. Turns out I did not. Well, shoot. Now the dilemma, do I pause the video again and go get the stencil I actually want to use? I think I will. All right, guys, I'll be right back again. All right, guys, I should be fired. I still never found the one I was looking for. So we're just going to do this one. And yeah, kind of a little irritated at myself. I cleaned a lot of stuff up and I apparently cleaned a little too well. So, by the way, Mom, I found the honeycomb stencils and I will let you borrow those here soon. She is making a bee journal at the moment, so, and actually, I was like, nah, I can't even get the gesso open. How funny is that? It's been a Monday. Not gonna lie, it's been a Monday. Go ahead and ink pretty heavy on these edges because I like the way the gesso kind of pulls the color. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. And we may end up having to just do a couple of these and let the gesso sit overnight. And then maybe I'll film a little bit more tomorrow. Oh, that's the other thing is I was kind of saying a minute ago was that oh my gosh, guys, what? Now I lost my spatula. Oh. Well, maybe this will be a second video you guys don't get to see. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know what I did with it. So we'll just use this little thing and hopefully it'll work. Because it's a scraper of sorts. I bet you I left it out at the kitchen sink after I cleaned up the stencils over the weekend. So this is gesso, and I'll show you what it is, and I'll tell you where I get it in just a second. We're just gonna throw some honeycomb here. Oh, I just had another bad thought. I'll tell you about it after a bit. Boy, I'm just not, like, my normal self this week. I don't know. Did all of you guys that have been through it kind of go through those phases where you're just kind of like, you know, you shouldn't say what you're about ready to say about the whole process? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, let me wipe this off because in all honesty, I may forget to do it later and I don't want to ruin my new stencils. Okay, so this is acrylic gesso and I got it at Walmart for like $4 for this big thing, and I literally have used almost all of it now. It's super cheap and super easy to use. I like this one. I have one that's a little bit thicker, but I like this one because it goes on so much nicer. But if you can tell already before it's drying, it's like more yellow here and like less yellow, I guess, here. And then now it's picking up some of the ink from the paper. So it just kind of helps bring out some more color. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one aside so it can dry. And I don't know, it might actually end up being dry by the time we get there. Okay, so let's start on another one. So I guess we could kind of call this a mixed media project, huh? I don't know. I've been like totally in love with just creating mixed media lately, like with the gesso and stuff. I guess it's not complete traditional mixed media, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Okay, so this is another one of those pieces, but I think oh, I gotta get me a notebook, huh? All right, here we go. And I just kind of double check to make sure I'm using top instead of bottom, which I guess it really doesn't matter except for like if it's at the top, that wide part being, which is the top half of your notebook. I could totally use that one. That one's pretty, huh? And do we catch it with the birds? Or do we go more like this? Kind of do it the opposite direction now. I think that's what we do. So, yeah. I think I'm in need of a distraction too. I think sometimes we all spend a little too much time in our heads. So, and I'm not really the going out type, so that's been a little hard for me because, I mean, I've been invited out to do things like with friends and whatnot, but I mean, I just, that's not the kind of person I am. I am kind of a homebody, so I'm going to take this flower up. We'll see how much we need to take off at the bottom. Maybe we'll make it really dramatic, huh? Anyways, yeah, I'm just, I don't know. It's not really the scenes I enjoy, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to that. Where, I mean, well, I didn't really even do it in my early 20s and stuff. I mean, Paul and I met like when I was just barely 18, and we've been together pretty much ever since. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was a wild child in high school. I did a whole lot of living in a short amount of time. I'm often amazed at how I actually managed to come out alive. And now is probably where you want to turn the volume down, Mom. No, I'm teasing. I don't think she even cares. But yeah, I was not, I wasn't really that good of a kid as a teenager. Like, I did a ton of living, like I said. And it was like the early 90s. So, you know, I think we lived in this weird revolution era. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely Gen X. I definitely have some Gen X qualities. Not altogether always good either. I think I'll use this stamp. It's my favoritist of all times. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I just kind of burned myself out years ago with that whole scene. I mean, like I said, it's really just not my cup of tea. Just really not into that. I mean, I don't pass judgment on those who that is their scene, but yeah, I'm just not really into that kind of lifestyle anymore. You know what? I never really was. I think since I turned 21, I could probably count on 2 or 3 hands how many times we've been to a bar, and it's always been like with another couple, or like we had a class reunion once at a bar. Yeah, just really just isn't my thing. Yep. All right, that is my favorite stamp. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it ever gives out on me. I should probably pick up another one, huh? So it's always waiting in the wings for me. No, because you know what would happen is I would end up setting it aside. Oh, gosh darn it. It stuck my... Thank goodness for hot soapy water, huh? Anyways, what would end up happening... Where was I going with that? What was I even talking about? Oh. Little did you guys know when you clicked view the video that you would be getting comedy hour from Scatterbrain, right? I don't even remember now what I was saying. I don't think at this point anything's going to jog the memory either. Oh, and I was going to tell you earlier, I'm going to be working the clean room tomorrow because I'm like done, but the boss is right in the middle of some projects she has to get finished up tomorrow. And so she's like, I don't really have time to train you on this stuff. I mean, like, she's like, it's all stuff you need to know, but I just don't have it in me. You know, I've got to get it done. And I was like, no worries. I'll go play in the clean room. I like playing in the clean room. Yeah, that still is yet to come back to me. Talking about stamps, and I don't think I was going anywhere with that. Yeah, I think I will probably just finish putting the gesso on this one and probably call it a night. I don't know if I am very entertaining this evening, but yeah, I think I need a nap, like an 8-hour nap. That would probably be good. And I think I'll make it come from this point down. So if you've made it this far, congratulations. I keep going back to the same thing. Like, while I'm flattered to be flirted with, I just really am not there yet. Like, it's kind of literally like the furthest thing from my mind right now. Yeah, I just feel like I need to get my kids, and I it to a different, better place. I don't want to say stable because it's not like we're unstable, but you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like we just shouldn't go there yet. Okay. That'll look interesting, won't it? All right, let me wipe off that stencil really quick. And then I think in the next video, we'll do some embossing. Remember to pick that up and wipe off the backside this time so I don't have book page stuck to my thing there. Okay, so yeah, we will pick up tomorrow in tomorrow's video where we left off tonight, and hopefully our gessos will be all dry and we'll decorate those. And then we will do those other little notebook things. Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for joining me tonight on this, what I hope you guys laughed about the scattered brain. So anyways, all right, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me, and I will just talk to you soon. Bye.